What's up, world? This is Ocho. Welcome to episode 5 of Leadership Questions Answered. Today we're going to be talking about a very common question, both asked and then answered. Welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for coming back to watch this video. Like I mentioned, the question I want to attack today is, are leaders born or are they made? And like I said, this is one of probably the most asked questions that I've seen out there. In fact, I did a quick YouTube search on this question before I even went to make it to see, what the competition was out there. And I still had to attack it because I truly believe it's one of the biggest reasons and one of the biggest excuses people make before they actually go for it and try and be a leader or try and believe that they are a leader. I think people tell themselves, hey, I'm not a leader. I don't believe I'm a leader. I've never been a leader. I wasn't born a leader. And I think, to just put it bluntly, I think that's bullshit. I'm not trying to be a jerk if that's what you currently think, but I would like to challenge it if I could. Here's my belief on it. I think this is one of the greatest illusions in our world, to be honest with you. Now, that might just be because I'm a leadership junkie and I love thinking about it. But I think it's just a huge illusion. What happens, in my opinion, what I see, from my observations, is throughout our entire life, starting from when we were 2, 3, 4 years old, the environments that we grow up in, and then also the experiences that we have while we grow up, that's what makes it seem as if some people are born leaders. That's where that perception, where that illusion comes from. Some people, if you're a little bit more of an extrovert, a little bit more outgoing, there's a chance that when you're younger, you may be put into leadership type roles that begin to develop some of your skills, some of your communication skills, and just being comfortable being in charge. So I think as we grow up, as we go through our lives, we're either exposed or not exposed to these kind of opportunities and these kind of experiences. And if we're not exposed to them, we get this illusion when we see other people and they seem like, a 17-year-old kid or an 18-year-old kid just seems like a natural leader. I don't believe that they are born a leader. They were put in an environment, they were put in experiences, they were given opportunities to actually experience leadership at all levels of their life. And because of those experiences, they've gained some of the confidence, they've gained some of the knowledge and some of the skills to become a leader. And therefore they seem, even though they're still very young, they seem like they're a born leader, wherein in actuality they've been made and to be a leader. And this is one of the things that I think is so important to understand, because I believe that leadership can be learned. All right, I believe that we learn it throughout our entire lives, or we don't, and that's where that illusion comes from. But even now, if you don't see yourself as a leader, if you don't believe that you're a leader, that's not because you weren't born a leader. It's just because you haven't had the opportunities, you haven't had the experiences to build your self-confidence as a leader, view yourself as a leader, and therefore you don't believe that you're a leader. So that's one of the reasons why we want to get these videos out there and get this message out there, is because we truly believe, both Haas and I believe, that leaders are made. Whether it's throughout your entire life or starting today, maybe this video can be a catalyst for you, and you can start to believe that you are a leader and you can be a leader. If you understand and truly believe that leaders are made, not born, then you can start developing yourself. You can start putting yourself in the opportunities and giving yourself the experiences to actually go and lead, learn how to lead, make the mistakes, make as many mistakes as you can to develop yourself as a leader. And that's where true leadership comes from. That's where real leaders come from, is from the experiences, whether it's when you were 5 years old to 10 years old to 15 years old, or if you start when you're 25, 30, 35, 40, it doesn't matter, but you need to start. All right, and that starts where it goes back to my definition of leadership, is that it starts with a choice. It starts with a decision to become a leader. And once you make that decision, you can start developing yourself. All right, when you start developing yourself, you will become a made leader, because leaders are not born. So that wraps up this episode of Leadership Questions Answered. I know it was kind of quick to the point, but I just wanted to get it out there. This is not a new topic, or it's definitely not a new opinion, but maybe a little bit different take on it. And if nothing else, I hope that maybe this reached somebody who's never heard this opinion or this message before. I know guys like Simon Sinek and John Maxwell and a lot of leadership gurus that are out there have this opinion, and I completely agree with them, that leaders are made, not born, that you can develop the skills and you can become a leader. You're not born a leader. So If nothing else, if you've never seen those videos before, hopefully this one gets you on the path, and if that's something that you want to do and something you believe in, that you have the ability and you have the opportunity to be a leader once you make that choice. So it's really over to you. If you want to be a leader, if you want to lead others, you want to impact others and leave a legacy with others, you do that through leadership. And the first step is making that decision to say, yes, I am a leader, and then you can start developing yourself, start developing your skills. But it starts with that belief that, you know, leaders are not born, they're made. And it's made through experience, it's made through opportunity, it's made through making mistakes and learning. So thanks for stopping by, guys. Really, really do appreciate it. If you have any questions, comments, leave them below. Hit us up on Facebook. As always, hit the like button, hit subscribe if you guys got some value out of this. I would greatly appreciate that. If you guys have any questions that you'd like me to take a shot at, let me know. Shoot it our way, and we'll make a video based off of your question. Thank you again, and we'll talk to you soon. We'll see you next week in episode 6.
Where are you?